Hey there, I am doing this video because I think it's important when it comes to my comments, especially on videos that like I'm doing tutorials on. So I do crochet tutorials, I do like pour painting tutorials on mixing paints and the techniques and so forth, and just different types of tutorials. But just in general, I want people to know that I do respond. I'm a smaller channel. Only got like 2,500 subscribers, and I don't have that many comments. And I like that part. I like being personally, interactive with people who come to my channel, right? So it's frustrating to me when my comments disappear. So I think it's important to say to people, especially those, not that one viewer is more important than the other, but especially those, when I'm doing tutorials, like I teach, crochet at the library sometimes, and it's important to, when you're doing, a tutorial video like that I'm easy to follow along. Like I watch other people's tutorials, and, I will choose one tutorial video over another if it's easier to follow along. So it's important to me to get feedback, you know what I mean? So I just want people to know, if you have commented on my video, especially if you've asked me a question about something and you haven't heard from me, I may not see. Now here's the thing about Held. I hold comments for review, so a lot of times you can see your comment there, right? But it may have disappeared for me. There's something going wrong, and I'm getting ready to show you this. So this comment right here, Gigi, I'm going to put a link in the description of this channel, by the way. Go check her out. She's they're total sweet people, and as a believer, they like doing prayers in the live stream. Just really, really nice people, and they have some really interesting videos. Go check her channel out. So anyway, so this particular so this right here, I have approved this because this is in my published, right? So usually what I do is when I'm in, like when I go to my Held, okay, and I'll see the video here, I will right click on that video before I approve the comment, because a lot of times comments disappear. So and I don't remember which video, I have a lot of videos, and I don't maybe not remember which one when I'm going through a whole bunch of them at one time, and I may not remember who commented on which one. So that way I will go to that video once I approve it, and just make sure that comment is there. And here's why I do that. Okay, I'm going to show you an example why I do this. And other people may want to consider doing this as well, because you may be missing out on, interactions with people, and they may get, taking it personal, thinking you ignoring them or something like that. Okay, see this video right here. So this is this video right here. Okay, and I can refresh this as many times as I want. The comment that you see that I just showed you that is published, it's not going to be here, right? It's not here, okay? It's not here. And it's so frustrating. And you know what I mean? It's just not there. And that is so frustrating. Another thing, she told me that she had to resubscribe to me. And I have seen there's no reason for them to do that. She's a well-established channel. I'm well-established. I recently lost a subscriber that I followed on a regular basis. It was somebody from South Korea that drives like a couple hours a day, every day, in vlogs and live streams. And I love those kind of videos, especially since I've been to South Korea, and I like to see how things have changed since the time that I've been there, you know what I mean? But he disappeared. And I can't find him anywhere, and his name is in Korean, and I have no way to find him. I've looked through live streams, I can't find him. And I went through all of my subscriptions, and he's not there. So YouTube has unsubscribed me to somebody that I followed on a regular basis, and she and I interact on a regular basis. So there's no excuse for YouTube to unsubscribe her to me. But they do that. They do that. So at any rate, but I just wanted to share this, and I have talked about this before recently, and people are like, yeah, it's happening to me too. And so it's frustrating. I don't know why they're doing this. But by the way, I'm going to be starting some play button products. Like I'm going to do pillow, maybe hat, play button hat. I'm going to do the gold button, the silver button, this regular button, and this is a coaster, so I will have the actual shape. It's more of a rectangle. But anyways, so I was just trying to work on the pattern. So I created this triangle today. I looked at other triangles, and I just didn't like the shape. They were too pointy. So anyway, so I created this pattern. I'm going to be doing some different things with play buttons in the near future. So, anywho's, but please, I just want you to know that I appreciate each and every person that gets to my channel and comments. I really do. And I am, you know, even if I do get, you know, bigger, I'm going to try to always make sure that I'm interactive with you. And I will reciprocate and visit your channel and so forth. And it's very personal to me, you know, interacting with, you know, it's more like a community. And so I apologize if any of your comments have disappeared. I didn't do it, okay? And, you know, if for any reason you're asking me a question specifically, especially like I do building in Sims and tutorials, I do crochet tutorials, other types of tutorials, and if people ask me questions, I feel like they should get an answer. But YouTube, for whatever reason, has some issues with their comments. So, yeah, this is not showing up. I can respond to it here, but you know what I mean? But sometimes what happens, and this is why before, and I want to let other people know to do this, before I approve this, I will click on the video so I can remember which video it was, okay? Because sometimes when I go to published, it's not there either. Okay, so do you see what just happened? That video, do you see? This literally just happened right before my eyes that it disappeared. Let me see if it's here, but it should still be there. So you see what happened. You see what just happened, right? Did you see with your own eyes? And that's why I do that. Now it's gone. Like they literally just deleted her comment. Oh my gosh. So I'm glad this happened while I was doing a video. YouTube is off the hook. So girl, Gigi, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Please comment that again. Please comment that again. Look at my video and see what you commented and comment that again so I can specifically answer that question. But I'm going to put a link in the description. I can't believe they just did that. So I have no idea how many comments that I'm missing. But anyways, that's why I started doing that, because like even here stuff would disappear, and it just did. Like before my very eyes while I'm doing a video. So please comment on this video if this is happening to you too. I think that we should contact YouTube, and you know, I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them. Look, you see what just happened. I have it in the video, and then I can click on this because I know this is the video that she commented on, because I right clicked and went to it, and it's just gone. It's not here. So they're literally deleting our comments, and it's disturbing. It's disturbing. And I want to also know that I'm doing a series starting with AI, and the AI videos that I'm doing is I'm having chats with AI. So I don't know if people are aware of this, but AI, Google has its own AI, and it is the moderator. AI is the moderator for a lot of the comments. So I had this really long conversation I had with AI, and I'm screenshotting all my conversations to show how they are very biasly moderating and flagging comments. And I don't know if that has anything to do with comments, because there obviously was nothing wrong, but you know, they can always make an excuse that AI is like an evolving thing and it makes errors, it's subject to errors because it's not human, you know what I mean? So that way you can, like, you can't sue somebody because it's not even a person, right? It's like, how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, but you know what the interesting thing is about AI? Even AI has called different corporations that potentially are discriminating, and I'm going to share those, you know, also. So please come to my channel and pay close attention to my AI chats, because they are so interesting. AI is telling all these corporations very specific situations that I have covered on my channel, that I have described those to AI, and they have said I'm not going to say who the corporations are right now, but in detail. Like, it's very interesting, right? But anywho's, I don't know what happened. I don't know why this is happening. It's very frustrating that, you know, for whatever reason, people are getting unsubscribed to my channel, but she resubscribed. Thank you very much, girlfriend. And please go check out her channel. Put the link in the description. And I hope that you come back. Make sure you still subscribe to me. And I don't know what else to do about these disappearing comments, but just if you do comment and you don't hear from me, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. Just re-comment. And that's it for now, and I hope that you have a blessed day.